Hello everyone, I am your host René Descartes and welcome to the existence of God Jeopardy, where everything is about religion and God. Today our guests are Thomas Aquinas. Hello, I am Thomas Aquinas, the Italian friar who is a doctor of the Catholic Church. Gottfried Leibniz.
Hi, I'm Gottfried Leibniz, a friend of Isaac Newton, and although often forgotten, also aided in discovering physics.
And Friedrich Nietzsche. So for our topics, we have important ideas, important people, important works, agnosticism, and atheism. Thomas, I like your haircut, so you get to go first. I choose important people 100. Who is the Greek philosopher obsessed with organizing? Who is Aristotle? Ding 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 ding. Correct.
Anyone would have guessed that.
Yeah, it's because level 100, you deep. You get to go again, Thomas. Oh yes, sir. I choose something harder. Important ideas 200. What is the ontological argument? If God is the greatest, most perfect being, and a being is more perfect if it existed in reality than it does in the mind, then God must exist. Correct. My favorite argument. Italians. Get to go again. Important ideas 500. What is the most famous argument against the ontological argument? That this framework alone would mean that it could prove the greatest anything.
This loses track though. We're talking about God, not everything else in the world.
But it still applies, yeah?
I don't know, man.
I'm not listening to someone eating bacon in the middle of a Jeopardy. Well, that's mistakenly assuming that the greatest thing can be anything besides God. But then, what if the initial disagreement is that God is not the greatest thing in the world? Well, moving on. Well, Friedrich, you can pick one.
Atheism 500.
Ah, okay. The problem of evil. What is God is all good and kind and whatever, but how come there's still evil in the world? Well, I would argue that God is doing it for the greater purpose in the end. What greater purpose is there me being here? You know, you're voluntarily signing up to these things, right? Not me. Kina forced me in here.
Who the hell is Kina?
The creator?
I thought you didn't believe in a god.
Shut the fuck up. I hate this job. Nietzsche, you have to go next. Agnotism 400. What is Pascal's wager?
Ooh, I know this one. It's better to behave like God exists than if you don't, because if you balance all the possibilities, you get the better outcome.
This wager is weak and fearful.
What?
This isn't a bet on God's existence, but a bet on your affirmation of life. Would you relive the life you live on earth every day on repeat? If you truly found meaning to life, then you wouldn't be looking for an escape route like Pascal. For example, in my works, I mentioned
Easy for you to say when you've got no girlfriend, no mortgage, and no car.
Excuse me? Putain!
What?
Merde. Désolé. Sorry. I think we should be moving on. Leibniz, I believe it is your turn.
Important works 500.
Who wrote the book exploring the 9 circles of hell?
Dante Alighieri.
What? That's literature, not philosophy.
Well, he mentions God, so what fucking ever.
But this has nothing to do with the basis of the philosophy of the existence of God.
You're such a party pooper. Just say you're not cultured.
I'm not listening to someone whose name sounds like the word lesbian. Excuse me? Did someone say lesbian? Gay? Homosexuality? What the fuck is happening? It's the rapture! It's the rapture! It's the rapture!
shit, it is a rapture.
What the fuck do you mean it's the rapture?
And you thought God was not real.
Guys, look! It's the rapture! It's the rapture! It's the rapture!
We are typo negative.